أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد اللهم صل على محمد ولعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. ثم قال علي بن أبي طالب صلوات الله وسلامه عليه إلى أن قام ثالث القوم نافجا حضنيه بين نثيله ومعتلفه. Before starting session number 18, we recite dua al-faraj qurbatan ila Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma kulli waliyika Hujjat ibn al-Hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala abai fi hadha في كل سماء وحافظك قائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وطمته فيها طبيعا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Alhamdulillah, we are at session number 18 where Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam talks about the era of Uthman bin Affan, and Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam describes the personality of this great personality, described about the situation of the Muslimin at his era. Imam Ali alayhi salam described the criteria of voting Uthman bin Affan. As I said to you in previous sessions, that Ali ibn Abi Talib, with great regret, he says that the criteria of the voting of some person was animosity towards me, jealousy against me, and different person, the criteria of the different person, Abdul Rahman ibn Auf, was the relationship of his in-laws. And Imam Ali alayhi salam says at the end of the story, إِلَىٰ أَنْ قَامَ ثَالِثُ الْقَوْمِ, that the situation continued until a third person, that means Uthman bin Affan, he chose to be a Khalifa. He stood up as a Khalifa. And then Imam says, نَافِجًا حِضْنَيْهِ, he stood up as a Khalifa with his sides swollen, from his excessive eating. بَيْنَ نَثِيلِهِ وَمُعْتَلَفِهِ. That means that he used to eat that much that the run was between kitchen and restroom. That means Ali ibn Abi Talib just want to say that he had no other purpose than collecting and consuming the public treasury. He had no other purpose. From here, Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam continues and says two things. First, let me tell you this thing. وَقَامَ مَعَهُ بَنُو أَبِيهِ يَخْضَمُونَ مَالَ اللَّهِ خَذْمَ الْإِبِلِ نِبْتَةَ الرَّبِيعِ. Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam mentioned two things in this sentence. The first, the mannerism and the kayfiyat of eating the Baytul Mal. Second, who were the people joined this personality for eating Baytul Mal. He was not alone. Who joined him? So, coming to the first point and the kayfiyya, Ali ibn Abi Talib used a very, very, very different thing. He gives an example which you understand it, you will understand it. Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam says that with Uthman and his children of his grandfather, that means Banu Umayyah, also stood up swallowing up Allah's wealth, that means Baytul Mal, like a cow or a camel devouring the foliage of spring. When you take a cow in a field where there are fresh grass, mashallah, so what a cow do? The cow eagerly grazes and consume it with great enthusiasm. Similarly, this personality with his family members started consuming Baytul Mal according to Khutbah Shaqshaqiya, where Ali ibn Abi Talib mentions it. And inshallah, I will let you know how greedy these personalities were. And mashallah, you know, you can't be a ghani by taking someone's wealth and giving it to someone. If you think that I will be a ghani by doing this, I'm just saying it generally, I'm not saying it to anyone. So this is not a ghani. भाई आप चोरी करके 10 फकीरों को पैसा बांटे, this won't make you ghani or won't make you sakhi. کجا اینها بیت المال رو اصلا میگرفتن و مخوردن. They used to take the wealth of Muslimin and used to distribute it to, you know, family members and relatives and everything. MashaAllah. Allah yataqabbal inshallah minhum. Ajib. Now Ibn Abil Hadid al-Mu'tazili says a very, ajib thing. And he says it. He says that Uthman placed the Banu Umayyah in control over the people and appointed them as governors of Islamic provinces. He also gifted them land, resources and money from Baytul Mal. So, the criteria of governing a province of Islamic states was not justice or the adala. The criteria was just that he is my relative, so I am making him governor. Now you understand that after Ali ibn Abi Talib, if Bani Umayyah is getting the governmentship, if they are getting the leadership, so it's not a new thing for people. Baba, Uthman hamin koro khair do raft. Uthman at his time did this. He made people from Bani Umayyah governors. When Ali ibn Abi Talib comes in the power, he don't do it. He remove everyone and he placed, for example, Salman Farsi in Madain, or Malik Hashtar in somewhere else, or Abadar in somewhere else, Rahba, or a different place. Okay? Ali ibn Abi Talib do everything on the basis of justice, not in the basis of relationship. But Uthman bin Affan did this. Shaykhana, which land? Not Shaykhana, I'm asking to Ibn Abil Hadid al-Mu'tazili. Shaykhana, which land did Uthman bin Affan gifted to Bani Umayyah? So he says that at the time of Uthman bin Affan, they captured Africa and made it an Islamic state. So what did he do? I have Africa now, I want the governors, I have people, mashallah, from my relatives. You go and handle Africa. It's a gift from my side. Ajab. Until here, Ibn Abil Hadid says that he also used to give the khums, which used to come from Africa, to Marwan bin Hakam, his son-in-law. Marwan bin Hakam was damad, was son-in-law of Uthman bin Affan. Unki beti ke shohar the. So the khums which used to come from Africa, he used to gift it to Marwan bin Hakam. MashaAllah, take it. Allama Amini rahmatullahi alayhi in his book Al-Ghadir mentioned the gifts, mashallah. He gave to Bani Umayyah. Just for an example, Harith bin Hakam was gifted 300,000 dirham. Marwan, his son-in-law, was gifted 500,000 dirham. Talha was gifted 322,000 dirham. Zubair was gifted 598,000 dirham. I have no time to bring the estimations, in detail, but Allama Amini regarding dirham, not dinar, leave dinar. Regarding dirham, Allama Amini says that the estimate is to be over 126,770,000 dirham. This is the estimation. Until here the Rawi and the Riwayah says, Lamma qutila Uthman. When Uthman got killed, and the Khazin of Uthman comes and started calculating that what Uthman bin Affan have. So the cloak he used to wear, Abba, was nearly for about 40,000 dirham or 100,000 dirham. And he had 650 or 656 kilo of gold of himself, and silver, and different thing. And he have hundreds of horses and latest horses and camels for himself. As kuja inqadr pula hua? From where he got that wealthy? Ya Uthman bin Affan, you were wealthy before, or you come from a rich family? We don't see it in Tariq. Who gave you this? The only answer you will see is coming is Baytul Mal, Muslim treasury. The only thing. Ajib. Now you understand why Ali ibn Abi Talib says, خِضْمَةَ الْإِبِلِ لِبْتَةَ الرَّبِيعِ. That means a camel or a cow, ajallakumullah, grazes and eat the fresh grasses with great enthusiasm. This was happening there. And it's obvious in this situation when people see someone who is at that post and who is known as the Islamic Khalifa is that much wealthy. They automatically understand things and stuff. Baba, from where he is getting that much of money? And you should know one more thing. In the Islamic history, Islam was in a great financial crisis at the time of Uthman in the Islamic history. Because everything was coming and going to his relatives. Nothing was left for Muslimin interest. Look this dirham and then dinar. Who are getting it? Muslimin? No. When this thing happens, that a guy who have a position doing this, ultimately he will get assassinated. And this happened with Uthman bin Affan. That Uthman bin Affan got assassinated from his people, in front of people. Don't think that Uthman bin Affan was secretly killed, yeah? Uthman, got that, what was the word you were using? Siege. Siege. Revolt. People revolted against Uthman in apparent way, not in a secret way. Everyone knew, Baba, assassination is this. Ajib. Imam Ali alayhi salam now explains and says the end of this story. Imam says, Ila an intakitha alayhi fatluh wa wajhaza alayhi amluh wa kabat bihi bitnatuh. Note it down. Ila an intakatha. Nakatha, that means shikast. Fatluh, that means pichidan. For you, if you understand Farsi. Wajhaza alayhi amaluh. That means mark ura tasrih kunant. Yani maad uske piche jaldi bhagne lagi. Alayhi amaluh. Wakabat yani uftadan besurat. Yani muh ke bal gir jana. Okay. Falling down by face. Bihi bitnatuh. Yani bitnatuh yani pour kardan shikam. Paid bhara hua. Inshallah I will explain you. These are just vocabularies you should understand, because the vocabulary is of Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. Imam says that till his robe broke down, his actions finished him, and his gluttony, that means stomach, brought him down prostrate. यानी उसके पेट की वजह से वो मुंह के बल गिर गया. What that means? That means Ali ibn Abi Talib want to say his accumulation of wealth and indulgence led to his destruction. Ajib. Wallah ajib. What is the moral story of Uthman bin Affan then? What is the moral story? The moral story is for them who have the hukuma in the name of Islam and who are managing it and who are known as a Ra'is of that hukuma. I'm sorry if you say Saudi is doing this and this, so trust me, what Saudi is doing now is not new for me. If you study history, it's not new. It's just a repeat of Uthman bin Affan. Don't you see, mashallah, Saudi have that sides are swollen? Don't you see that, mashallah, you know, they eat? The misuse of Baytul Mal, the misuse of the money of the people which comes from the Hajj. Ajib. The moral story of Uthman bin Affan is for the society, of the managers of the society, and the managers of the country who are running the country in the name of Islam. Whether it's Turkey, whether it's Saudi, whether it's Kuwait, whether it's anything, we don't care. If you're running it in the name of Islam, do avoid it, yeah? What will be the end of the story? Assassination. I'm sorry if you're saying that, Shaykhana, is it true? Baba, what happened with Gaddafi? Gaddafi, yeah, the dictator of the Libya, Baba, people killed him. You can see the video in YouTube. He got assassinated by Libyan people itself. Why? Because of the same reason. Baba, Musliman ta ke baad bebina nina ro. ما فقیر باشیم اینها از رؤسا باشن हम फकीर रह जाओ ये रईस रह जाए क्या हम अपने पैसे इनके भूख के लिए दे रहे थे The result is in front of you, my dear brothers and sisters, and who are listening to me. Uthman government lost its popularity among them, among the public, resulting in revolt and its downfall. This is why we say that the Khalifa and the Hakim should be adil. No one can see, no one can see a Hakim, adil Hakim as Ali ibn Abi Talib, alayhi salatu wasalam. You can't see. Baba, Ali ibn Abi Talib have the same Baytul Mal in his hand. But where you see Ali ibn Abi Talib here? Do Ali ibn Abi Talib used to wear a cloak of 100,000 dinar? Ali तो वो थे जो बैठ करके अपने जूते सिया करते थे. You think Ali ibn Abi Talib, where Ali ibn Abi Talib is? Ali ibn Abi Talib had the Baytul Mal and he had the rights of using it. But Ali ibn Abi Talib knows that this Baytul Mal is not my right. It's the right of mustahiqeen. For the exact reason you see, when Ali ibn Abi Talib used to just lie down on his bed, Tariq says it. At night, he used to think something and he used to get up. Harbada ke uthte the Ali ibn Abi Talib, Tariq, riwaya. And my ustad used to say that Ali ibn Abi Talib used to, accumulate the chapatis or the things, food, and he used to take it on his back and he used to come out of his home. He used to find fuqara, he used to give them. That my ustad used to say that when Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam, ala madhmun al-riwaya wa min bab al-hikaya. Ali ibn Abi Talib, when he used to come out, he used to say that, "Ay asman ke sitaro gawah rehna, तुम लोगों ने गुरूब नहीं किया था कि माँ है अबू तालिब तुलू कर गया, यानी अबू तालिब का चांद तुलू कर गया." Achieve, this is our Mawla, this is our master. Baba, fakhr kuni, mawad kuni, we have the master as Ali ibn Abi Talib. We don't accept as our master someone we don't accept whose sides are swollen, whose run is between this and that. No. Ali ibn Abi Talib is our master, and we should thank our mother. You know, our mothers, they have that, you know, from the childhood, they trained us. The muhabba of Ali ibn Abi Talib, we should really thank them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our effort. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our sessions of Nahjul Balagha. Wa akhiru da'wani alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Allahumma ajil li waliyaka al-faraj. وجعلنا من الأعوانه وانصاره ولا تجعلنا من أعدائه صلوات على محمد وآل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل الفرج.
السلام عليك يا ولي الله. السلام عليك يا أمين الله. يا علي بن أبي طالب.